What's up, guys? Today I'm going to create a poster. Stick around. So a few days ago I was searching for a few posters because I thought about creating a consistent background for my YouTube videos with a few posters in it. And I just searched on the internet and I found these really cool looking posters. But then I thought, I want to create them on my own. I don't know, but that's my approach on things. I always want to create, and that's the approach I want to take. Creating my own posters for my own background or for my room that are inspired by something like this. So really, there's a very simple idea, nice colors, and I really like that. So that's my approach for today. I want to create my own posters for my own YouTube background. And I made a few sketches here. I don't know, it's okay. So the focus was okay. I live in Cologne, and my first idea was to create a poster that's related to Cologne, the city I'm living in. So my first idea was to create something about the Cologne Cathedral. I don't know how you would pronounce it in English. I just look it up. I think it's a cathedral. I'm not sure. Wait. It's very cathedral. Yeah, cathedral. So the very famous cathedral here. And I thought, okay, so that's the most important part about Cologne, I think. So that was my first idea. My second idea was the bridge near the Cologne Cathedral called Hohenzollernbrücke. I don't know. You can't translate it in English. It's just a name. And I wanted to use certain techniques to make the poster layer a bit cleaner. So I wanted to stick to the 60-30-10 rule, and that's a rule that guides you how to use colors in your design. So your main color is 60%, your second color is 30%, and your third color is only 10%. And I wanted to use that in my design. And I also thought about, okay, why don't we use this rule to create or to let us guide how big things are. So normally you take the golden ratio for that, or some other measurements. I don't know. So my idea for the poster for the Hohenzollernbrücke was to make the negative space or the sky 60%, the bridge 30%, and the water, the Rhine, only 10%. That was my idea. So let's jump to my computer, and I just try to sketch them out. see, my idea of the Cologne Cathedral, the poster is very simple. So you're supposed to, or this is the negative space, is supposed to be the cathedral. The circle behind it is supposed to be the rising sun. The rectangle, or the blue rectangle at the bottom, is the river Rhine. The river is very near the Cologne Cathedral, and yeah, the blue background behind the sun is obviously the sky. But I think in this stage the viewer has maybe a bit of difficulties to get the idea of the Cologne Cathedral. So I'll maybe try to make a door or something in the cathedral, or something to help the viewer to understand that the negative space is the Cologne Cathedral. So now I created the cross on the middle, and I think now the viewer can get the idea of the negative space being the Cologne Cathedral a bit better. But I still need to try some things out, because now it's too minimalistic and it's too simple. So I need to figure some things out, how to make it look more interesting. Guys, always duplicate or copy what you have done and then try something different, because that's very important. Always when you think, oh man, what I have done now ruined the whole layout, ruined my whole layout, you can always go back to your previous version. Very important, guys. So it is looking way more simpler, way more balanced, I think, and you get the shape of the cathedral a bit better. And by just showing the sun or the orange at the top makes it a bit simpler and minimalistic. But I think I need another detail to emphasize the cathedral in the frame. So I think we are running so I think we have a little problem here, but I think something is quite not working. and that's the white background. So we have our ratio 60, 30 and 10, but the background color white doesn't count as a color in this case. So the viewer only sees orange and blue, and there's no third color. So we might have to add colors, and I don't quite like the look of the poster yet. So I need to try something different. I like the idea of the negative space, so I try to stick to that, but I have to add another color to make it more interesting and play with the layout a bit more, and maybe I need to add some more elements so it doesn't look that boring. It looks way more better, much more balanced, and I added these 3 elements in here. They are looking like windows in cathedrals, these bold, large windows, and I think with the not white background but a bit colored, I added a bit of yellow, a bit of red and blue in it, and I matched the different the thickness of the cross to the thickness of the stems between the stems between the windows. Create these orange waves because you can imagine when there is a sunrise or sunset, the waves always reflect the color of the sun. So I wanted to create the waves in the river, in the Rhine, with the orange, so that one, it's more orange in the picture, and two, it's emphasizes the reflection on the water from the sunrise or from the sunset. But I just want to make it a bit more not like that. So that was my video on how I created the poster of the Cologne Cathedral. In the next video I will do the poster of the Hohenzollernbrücke. So as always, I would be happy if you tell me your thoughts on the poster I did. Just write it down in the comments. So I'm out. See you in the next video. Bye.